I have no objection to playing a Hispanic. I have every objection to playing a stereotype. My first memories of my childhood take place in Puerto Rico. I remember nothing but the most wonderful happiness until we arrived in New York in the dead of winter. My mom told me that we were coming to have a better life, and it sure as hell didn't seem so. I would have to avoid the gangs by crisscrossing the streets every half block. I began to get called terrible names like Spick and Greaseball, and those names really remained in my soul forever and ever. Dance began to consume me. I was doing little concerts for bar mitzvahs and things like that. I decided that I wanted to be a movie star. I tried very hard to look like Elizabeth Taylor. The hair, the eyebrows, the tiny waist, because I got a waist cincher to give me that hourglass shape that she had. And when I went to see Louis B. Mayer at his penthouse apartment at the Waldorf Astoria, the first thing he said was, "Why, she looks like a young Spanish Elizabeth Taylor." He said, "How does a 7-year contract sound to you, young lady?" On the first day at MGM, the first person I met was Clark Gable. Clark Gable. You can't imagine what that's like for this kid from the ghetto in the Bronx, whose name was still Rosita Dolores Alverio. I had died and gone to movie heaven. But I was offered so many roles of what I call the coffee pourer, the lady who pours Bustelo for her children or for her husband. Nothing that really meant a whole lot. I have played every nationality. I did The King and I.
My name is Toptim. I already speak English.
And very nicely, too.
For years, I didn't do one single role without an accent. So I invented my own accent, the universal ethnic accent, which was a breakthrough in the history of cinema. He said, "I think we should try her out for Anita."
Mr. Pollack, he's an American. Hey, your mother's a Polish.
Which was really a great thing, because she's kind of a scene stealer.
You are an American, but us, foreigners.
I was told by a friend that on Oscar night, everybody in the Hispanic ghetto had their sets on. And when my name was called out as the winner of the Oscar, the place went up in the smoke. The yelling out the window, "She did it! She did it! Ganó el Oscar! Ganó el Oscar!" But the roles I was offered after the Oscar were more of the same. Somebody else with an accent and very, very dark makeup. I said, "No, I will not do any more of those." And there was a real cost, because I disappeared from the national scene. I didn't do a movie for 7 years. My first movie after those 7 years was a film with Alan Arkin called Poppy, where he played a Puerto Rican. And I played his girlfriend without an accent.
To a collection that includes the Oscar, the Tony, the Emmy, and the Grammy, Rita Moreno may now add the Presidential Medal of Freedom. And we give this honor with affection and appreciation. My biggest accomplishment in life, I think, is still being here. I'm 80, and I'm working